Hello and welcome to another segment from the desk of the City Manager. I'm Bernie Lynch, Lowell City Manager. It's been a very exciting few weeks here in the City of Lowell as we had the credit rating agencies Standard & Poor's and Moody's come visit with us to go over the city's finances and look at the economic development activity that's taking place here in the city. I'm happy to report that based upon their review of all of this information and having the chance to see firsthand the growth that's taking place here in the city and the vitality that they see all around us, that they made the decision to actually upgrade us. Standard & Poor's moved us from an A rating to an A+ rating, and Moody's moved us from a stable condition to a positive outlook. So this is great news for the city on a number of different points. First, and I think very importantly, it's an evaluation of how we're doing financially. As some people know, we were suffering some very difficult times about 6 or 7 years ago where we were actually running in the deficit. We'd exhausted all of the city's reserves. We'd started to tax at a very high rate for a number of people here in the city. There wasn't a tremendous amount going on with economic development. Since that time, as we all know, we went through a very difficult national economic recession. But at the same time, the city's finances have improved dramatically. We've gone from really no reserves to upwards of $15 million. We have decreased the amount of taxes that we could charge under the state law. We've gone from a $5 million gap between what we could charge and what we do charge in taxes to actually now upwards of $12 million in that gap, showing that as other communities have been taxing more, the City of Lowell actually has been holding the line. This is evidenced by the fact that the last 2 years we've had a zero tax increase, and the year before that it was only just about 1.25%. So economically or financially, we're doing well, and the rating agencies saw that. They also saw the tremendous amount of economic development taking place, which again is evidence that the city is making the right decisions and trying to bring businesses here. And we see evidence of that as well in the total number of jobs here in the City of Lowell that has increased over the last several years, as well as the new businesses that have started up and the occupancy of our various office buildings and commercial buildings. So that's all, was all seen as a positive too. So that was an evaluation of that. Now what that means to us in real terms is that we're going to be paying less in interest on the debt that we take on. One of the areas that the city has really been lacking in, I think, is investment in its infrastructure, its roads, its sidewalks, its facilities. We've certainly tried to turn that around over the last few years with our capital budgeting, the energy improvements we've made, the improvements to our facilities, wastewater and water plants, which, by the way, we still have some of the lowest rates around. So those are all good things happening that we're now able to do more or less expensively by these decreased rates that we're going to be seeing. So that's all very positive. But I think that it shows that the city continues to be heading in the right direction and on the move. And we're very pleased with that. As far as infrastructure investments go, we're continuing to do work over the fall months. Many of the streets that we're going to be doing this year will be done during the fall with the capital budget that we approved. We're still making improvements in many of our facilities. We're making some park improvements. You'll see a lot of activity going on over the next few months. And what isn't completed in this fall will be completing in the spring, when we're going to be coming up with a new capital budget. We'll be putting more money into infrastructure, particularly streets and sidewalks. So that's all very good news here for us. The other area I think that's certainly significant is we're going to be hiring a new police chief. I'm very pleased that we have a number of good internal candidates as well as some outside candidates that we'll be looking at. And I hope to be able to make an appointment to that position sometime this fall. So again, there's a lot going on here in the City of Lowell. I truly think that the decisions that have been made over the last number of years by the administration, by the City Council, have really put Lowell on the right course. And we look forward to seeing the results of that in the months and years ahead. Thank you for tuning into this segment, and look forward to talking to you in another couple months. Thanks.